See, I have a couple people logging on. So if you guys are just logging on to the class, it's originally supposed to be the 5 o'clock class, but we bumped it up. So it's an ab class similar to last week, just a little bit different, different exercises. It won't require anything but just a little bit of space on an open floor for you guys. And then I have some water. And yeah, we'll get started here in just a minute. If you guys are logged on and you're joining the class, just say hello when you guys get into the class. We'll get started here in just a few seconds. Hello. Hello there, Natalie. How's it going? You've been doing such a good job at logging into all of my classes. I appreciate it. Hey there, Kylie. Oh, love you too, Nat. I miss you guys too. It's been so nice to be back in the gym. So if you guys haven't been in yet, make sure you guys sign up for some of those semi-private classes. It's been really awesome to get in and just brush some of the dust off and get back into the swing of, tumbling and jumping and, what we normally get to do on a weekly basis. It's been super awesome to see some of the kids that I've gotten to see, or all of the kids that I've gotten to see. There's just so many that I haven't gotten to see yet. So hopefully I will get to see you guys all soon. All right, so we're gonna jump into class. This one is a little bit different. We're not gonna be doing the exercises for time like we did last week. This is just a plain, simple ab workout. It's in 3 blocks, so we'll take a little bit of a break after each block. So that's similar to last week's workout. I'll go through and I'll demo and talk through new exercises. There are a couple that repeat. So if we go to something that repeats from the first or the second block, I'm not gonna demo it again. I'll just say, we're going back into that exercise from round 1 or round 2, and then we'll just kind of dive right on in with the workout. Like I said, you guys don't need anything specific, just a little open space on the floor. It's just gonna require your own body to do the work. So we're gonna jump in and I'll talk you through just like the first couple exercises as we go through block 1, okay? So our first exercise, oh, and I forgot to mention this. So I posted it on the page. So if you guys are curious what the workout is and what the breakdown is on how many reps to do or any of that, you can reference that photo that I posted. The workout is awesome to do multiple days a week. You gotta give yourself a day of rest in between. But other than that, you're just gonna kind of follow my lead. All right, let's jump on in. So we're gonna start with crunches. It's gonna be 30 crunches. Remember, on all of our ab exercises, anytime you're using the muscles or you're contracting your abs, that's when you want to exhale. Okay, you're breathing in when you guys are relaxed and the abs aren't tightened up. Okay, on crunches, remember, elbows are gonna be nice and wide. We're gonna relax the weight of our head into our hands. We're not crunching on our neck. Okay, we're crunching using our abs. Okay, so we're gonna go feet about shoulder width apart, just laying flat on our back. Okay, pick a focal point up on the ceiling, and we're just gonna start crunching up towards that. Okay, so we're gonna do 30 reps of this. Ready, and go. Be about at that halfway point. Remember, each time you're crunching up, you're breathing out. Short little breaths. Good, should be right at about 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, right into our next exercise. This one's bicycle kicks. So the arms are gonna be in that same position. You're just gonna be bringing in your opposite knee and crunching up towards it with your elbows, okay? So you can start with whichever side you like. We are doing 20 reps of this. So each one, you're going to one side, switch, that's 1 rep, okay? So it's kind of like doing 40. All right, so 20 reps of bicycles. Ready, and go. Should be right at that halfway point. Good. All right, I'm already feeling the burn, so if you are, that's good, you're on the right track. Next is toe touches, okay? You're just gonna be laying flat on your back. Your toes are gonna be pointed up at the ceiling, and you're just gonna be reaching up in that pike position, trying to reach up and touch your toes, okay? So this one's super simple. Just toes are up, legs are nice and straight, and then you're just crunching up, contracting at the top, and reaching up towards those toes, okay? So again, this one is 30 reps. Ready? And go. About 10 more. Good. Okay, last exercise in this block is our reverse crunch. So palms are gonna be like last week's, you're gonna put your palms flat on the floor. I kind of use my arms and put them in like a low V position. Just next to my hips. You don't want your hands underneath your hips. You want your abs to do most of the work. So you don't want to be supporting weight with your upper body. Just really focus on using the abs for this. You're just going out and pulling your knees back in towards your chest. Okay, again, you're exhaling when you bring your knees in, exhaling when you bring your toes back out. Okay, this is 20 reps, and then we'll take just a little bit of a breather for a second. Okay, so I'll demo this. So like I said, palms are gonna be flat on the floor. Okay, I usually start with my knees in. I go out pretty much to a hollow body, and then I'm pulling back in. Okay, so we've got 20 reps of this, and begin. And on this one, you can have your head up or relaxed on the ground. Either way is totally fine. Should be about that halfway point. If it's hard to keep your toes like close to the ground, you can elevate your legs and just go up a little bit higher as you push out. Three more. Whew, good. Okay, so if you guys are doing those ones right, that one should really be focused on the lower abs. And remember on all of these ab things, just you want to be pressing your lower back down to the ground. Most of our backs, they kind of naturally want to arch in that lower back, and you want to kind of force it to press down so that way your abs are working the way that we want them to work. Okay? Hi there, Tanita. I know, right? Everyone wants to look like that picture, myself included. I just really like food, so it's kind of a hard battle. Hi there, Kelly. All right, so take about 10 more seconds. We're gonna jump into that second block, okay? The only repeated one that we'll do in this one is crunches. Everything else is new, okay? So you'll get a little bit of a demo on all of those as we go through. Okay, grab another sip of water if you need it. And we're gonna jump into the second block, okay? So first we're gonna start with side plank hip lift, okay? So you're gonna have your elbow on the ground. The main focus on this one is you want your knees, your ankles, hips, shoulders, you want everything to be in a pretty straight line, okay? My other hand that I'm not using, I usually put it on my lower obliques, so that way I can actually feel the muscle working as I'm pulling my body up off the ground. Okay, so it's gonna look like this. I'm just supporting my weight on my elbow. Okay, I'm not really curved back or curved forward. I'm just trying to stay flat. Okay, and I'm just raising up, getting everything in a line, and then bringing it back down. When you're at the top of that, you should really feel that full contraction through your oblique muscle. Okay, if If you're not feeling that, you might just need to rotate your position a little bit. Okay, so we're doing 15 reps of this. We're gonna kind of pause at the top before we drop back down, okay? Ready, and go. Good, 5 more. And relax. Good. Good job. Okay, so in between that, and then we're gonna flip over and do the other side. We're doing another set of crunches. Okay, so we've got 30 more crunches. Remember again, elbows are back nice and wide. You're really focusing on using the abs to pull yourself up off the ground. You're not yanking through your arms and using your neck. If you feel any tension in your neck, you're doing these wrong, okay? Should feel really relaxed. All the weight should be back in the hands, okay? So feet is shoulder width apart again, and just relaxed on the floor to start. Elbows are nice and wide, okay? 30 crunches, and go. Remember to breathe. Exhale towards the ceiling. Should be just about at that halfway point. Ten more. Three, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, so the next one doesn't really get a demo. It's the side plank hip lift again. It's just on the other side. Okay, so we're still doing 15 reps of this. Okay, again, the focus is to keep everything in line, okay? And like I said, use that lower hand or your hand and put it on that lower oblique so you can kind of feel those muscles working. You know you're doing it right, okay? So 15 reps, small pause at the top, ready, and go. Good, 5 more. Good job. I love those ones because I can like totally feel the burn on the side. Makes me feel like I'm working off my love handles, which, you know, I like that. So, next is Russian twist. This one you can do with your feet slightly on the ground, like you can touch your heels down. You can lift them off the ground slightly if that's super easy. Okay, and we're just gonna be twisting in our upper body, going side to side. I usually just reach and touch from side to side on the ground. What you want to avoid is your legs moving around a lot. Okay, you want to try and keep that lower body nice and stable and just focus on twisting the upper body. Okay, so it's going to look something like this. We're just twisting from side to side, touching the ground. Okay, we're doing 40 of these. So again, we're going to the right, to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay, this one you're going to feel quite the burn. So just push yourself through it, keep breathing, and just keep going for it, okay? Also, try to keep your chest a little more upright. Don't try to hunch over. Don't lean back too far. You'll kind of lose that balance, okay? All right, we got 40 reps of this Russian twist. Ready? And go. Halfway. $30, 10 more. Keep with it. Whew. good, relax. All right, so that was the end of block 2. Okay, we've got one more block. Again, a couple of the exercises are repeated, so now's that time. Dab your sweat if you need to, grab a little sip of water, just kind of catch your breath, and then we'll jump in to that last block, okay? Okay, so our next block is gonna start with bicycle kicks again. The next one after that is an oblique crunch. We're gonna be, well, it's more of a V up, but you're on your side, so it's an oblique V up. That one's a little more complicated, so you just gotta really find your balancing point when we get to that one. Just go as far as you can with it, and yeah, eventually, if you're not great at it now, you'll get the hang of it. Let's take like 2 more seconds. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. And then we'll jump in with our third block. Okay, so we're doing, again, 30 reps of our bicycles. Each side, you're going right, then left, that's 1. Okay, we're doing 30 reps of this. Ready? And begin. Remember not to yank on your head. Relax your head back into your hands. Should be right about that halfway point. Ten more. Whew. Yowza. Okay, that second time through, let's really feel the burn on that one. Okay. Okay, so this is the one that I said is a little bit more complicated. It's the oblique V up. So the best way to do this, just lay directly on your side. You're gonna extend and put your arm just straight out in front of you on the ground, and I use my fingertips to kind of keep my balance, okay? Because your shoulders are gonna come up off the ground. So basically you're only gonna be supporting your weight with your hip that's touching the ground, and then those fingers that you put down to support. You can drop to your elbow if that's a little bit easier to keep your balance while you guys are kind of learning this exercise. Like I said, you can modify it by tucking your knees in instead of keeping them straight. That'll help to make it just a little bit easier. So I'll demo this. And we're doing 15 reps of this. Let's see, how do I want to show you this one? Let's scoot back a little bit. Okay, so like I said, you're gonna start by just laying on your side. Your arm is gonna be extended out straight from you. It's not above your head. It's like straight out from your chest, okay? My other arm, I'm just gonna start with it up by my head. I'm gonna kind of like roll back onto my hip a little bit to keep my balance, okay? And then I'm crunching up and reaching towards my toes for that, okay? So it's like a traditional V up, it's just rolled onto the side. And it's not gonna go up to like a full V, it's gonna be a little bit less than that, okay? So we're doing this right side first. We're doing 15 reps. Okay, remember when you're going up, when you're contracting the muscle, that's when you're exhaling out, all right? So 15 reps on this side. Ready, and go. Ten. Good, all right. So that is our first side. If you're still with me, I think I've got one of you left. Thanks for staying with me. How did that go for you? My one little human. All right, we are going back into reverse crunch. So again, I'm not gonna demo this one because we've already done it. Okay, palms are gonna be flat on the floor beside me, not under me. I'm starting knees to chest. I'm going out to a hollow body. I'm pulling those knees back in towards my chest, okay? So this one, we have 20 reps. Remember when you're pulling in, it's when you're gonna be breathing out. So flat on your back, Palms down on the floor to support your weight. Start with your knees up. Ready, and go. Remember, this one's fine to have your head up or down, it's up to you. Should be about halfway. Two more. Very good. Okay. So now we're gonna roll over onto the other side. We're gonna be doing that other leg, or other side, oblique V up. Okay, so remember the rules on this one. You guys are gonna start completely on your side. Find that balancing point with your fingertips. Then you're gonna kind of roll back onto your hips a little bit to keep your balance. Okay, so starting on my side, palm is out, fingertips are there, and then I'm just gonna kind of roll back onto my hip. Okay, 15 reps on this side. And go. Five more. Whew. I'm feeling the burn, you guys. It's kicking my butt. Okay, we only have one exercise left, and then that's our ab workout for today. Okay, so we have leg lifts. We've done these also in my workouts. Palms are flat on the floor, like our reverse crunch. The only difference to this one is you're gonna keep your legs straight the whole time. Okay, so you're going down to that hollow body position, lifting up until you're pointing your toes at the ceiling. If you need to, if it feels really hard to keep that lower back down on the ground like we talked about, just don't go down as far. So go up to where your toes are pointed at the ceiling, but instead of coming down to like almost flat to the floor, just go a little bit less. Okay, it's totally fine. You're still getting the same work. And as your abs get stronger, you'll be able to start going just a little bit lower, okay? So we have 10 reps of these leg lifts, and then we're gonna do just a little bit of a bonus, okay? So, same position as the reverse crunch, laying out on our back, palms are flat on the floor, okay? This one, I'm gonna start with my legs up, going down to that hollow and back up. Ready? And 10 reps. Go. Three more. Good, okay. So our last little thing, we're going to do 10 scissor kicks and right into 10 flutter kicks, okay? That's just gonna be our last little exercise. It's just a little bonus. It's not actually in the workout. We're just adding it on, getting ourselves just a little bit of extra burn right here at the end. Okay, so like I said, we're going immediate from one right into the other exercise, okay? So let's start with scissor kicks, and then we'll go into the crisscross flutter kicks, okay? So same position as last time, palms flat, okay? The legs are gonna be kind of staying hollow, okay? You're gonna be kind of pretty flat to the ground, just small movements. You're not trying to kick super big, okay? So 10 reps of flutter kicks first, right into scissor kicks. Ready, and go. And switch. Good job, you guys. All right, so that is class for today. We're gonna give ourselves just a little stretch. We're just gonna go into a seal stretch. Then after that, we're gonna drop to our elbows and just extend, try and stretch out all of those abs that we worked today. Okay, so just scoot back, palms flat on the floor. Just drop, relax into that seal stretch. Already feeling it in my hips. 5 more. 4 3 2 1 Already feeling it in my hips. Hopefully you guys got a good burn if you did last week's workout. I was sore for like 2 days after that. It was nice. Definitely made me feel like I did something, okay? Next one, we're going down on our elbows into that plank position. Just dropping the hips down, extending up, trying to pull our shoulder blades up and back, pressing our abs down towards the ground as we do that. Just getting a nice little stretch. All right. Well, that is it for today, you guys. Good job if you guys stuck with me. If you guys are doing this as the replay, enjoy the class. Like I said, this ab workout is designed to be done about 3-4 days a week. Just do it every other day, okay? I used to do this a ton back when I was still cheering. It's a really great, just all-encompassing ab workout. It's really nice. You'll start to feel strength after the first, 2 or 3 times you do it. Second time you do it, might be a little sore. Just kind of work through that. Keep stretching yourself, lots of water. And hopefully, you'll have abs like that guy in the picture, because that would be pretty awesome. But thanks for joining me, you guys. Love you. Can't wait to see you guys in the gym. See you guys soon. Bye.